let's go. So,
Yep.
I started the recording. No intro. That's fucking lame. We are going to be just looking over the player list and talking about every player. So I guess from left to right we go, and then we go down. Want to just do that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep. Is the video going? Can I say
Oh,
something?
yes, it is.
Fantastic. Let me just say, if you're watching this video, vote Gio for captain. This guy is going to be dedicated. He's going to do a great job. He did a great job the last time he was captain. So I vouch for him as a 3-time tournament champ captain. I know this guy has the potential to be a 4-time tournament champion. That's a fact.
Let's go. Let's go. Great speech, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm not gonna whore myself.
Yep.
Everything you said was facts. 100. Let's go. So, I'll just get into it now.
Yep. And I think there's also a few more players that have also signed up that I know of, so we can get to them after the list as well.
Sure. All right. Let's start. A, B, C, D, E, F. This.
What are your thoughts here, Gio?
Honestly, I mean, I only know them that they're a mod sometimes, but like, they didn't know Golden Rule, and that was a big scandal, and I think they're
Yeah,
still new to
that
the
did
game,
happen.
and they're also like
Yeah.
pretty inactive. I don't really play with them very often.
Yeah, I mean, I think they fall into the category that there's a few people that fall into the category, and there's nothing wrong with it. But they're in the category of they play this game to have some fun here and there. You know what I mean? And that's fine. That's why
Absolutely.
there's a tournament.
Yep.
It's always good to have people like that on the team, but definitely not a first round pick or anything. But that's okay. Some
Yeah.
people are here to play for fun.
It's a first round pick, but I wouldn't say a last round pick either. I
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the captains decide. But hey, it's all good to play this game for fun. It's probably better that way sometimes.
For real, for real. Maybe not, but I'll say for real. All right. Now we got Alexander SP1. What do you think about him?
I think Alex has had a lot of reps on the site for sure. He's played a lot of games. Probably one of the more active players on the site, especially this year. I think he still has some room to grow as a player. I don't know if, he feels like he has a lot more potential or he's kind of reaching his potential, but he's active and he'll play games, that's for sure. And he can win games here and there. He gets a little stubborn, but I think he's definitely like a mid-round pick.
Yeah, he's a solid mid round pick. He's active. He's like been consistently like 1,700 on his accounts. I mean, not he's solid. Like probably like the bottom end of like what we'd consider high elo in 2023, which is different than in 2020.
Yeah,
But
it depends what you call it.
yeah, whatever you want to call this monstrosity of the website. But
Yep.
I do. Alexander is a solid draft, and what I'll say about him is that his availability. I mean, I don't know how good it was, but I remember he'd like substitute for games. I think quite often when like I'd have him as a teammate. Like he wants to
Yep.
play, and like he's very good for like a clutch sub if you want someone like decent who will be
True.
available. So
True. I agree with that. I do think for like the players who have been playing more actively like Alex while we're going through this, we can give them a little more screen time than like some of the ones who aren't as active. We can go through those ones quick just because
that,
we can show some love to the active players, you know what I mean?
oh, absolutely. So let's think about. I mean, to give more details on Alex, I'd say um, he can be very stubborn sometimes. And that's a great strength and also a great weakness. What I like about Alex is that I feel like he's not really gonna like pussy out in tournament or get scared and like make poor decisions or get bullied because of it. I think he normally does a good job at holding his own. Um, but like
Yeah,
sometimes he can
agreed.
tunnel vision, and that's really bad if he's tunneling on the wrong thing.
Then it gets frustrating, sure, but that's okay. That happens to a lot of players, so.
Yeah, he's at a spot like he just it's a skill set to learn how to be flexible. So
Yep.
I guess
Good luck to Alex.
good luck to Alex indeed. So next is Anna.
Yeah, I think Anna's like the stereotypical like here for fun.
I will say Anna does have the caps lock spam that is effective.
Oh, she does. She can be tricky.
Yeah, so I mean really like caps lock spamming is so effective at like especially like
Yep.
green game level because everyone's nervous as fuck.
Yep.
So it's
She's
like
good for duo games too.
yes, she's good for duo games because like you can kind of just give her the reads and she'll really if you're the player in a duo game, your job is really to just type what your coach is saying as effectively as possible, and she can definitely do
Yep.
that. So duo games
Agreed.
are a major plus for her. Green games are a major plus. It's really like she just
Yep.
wants to win. Great effort. I don't see her online very much anymore, but that's okay. I think she'll do
Yep.
great.
Yep. She'll be active in the tourney. She always is. Let's see, Ashley. What do you think about Ashley, a captain candidate this time around, a former captain herself?
I think there's a very high odds that she gets captain. A very high chance.
I would say 50-50 to be honest. I think it's a tricky captain pool, but
That's true. It's
she could get it for sure. I did vote. I did give her a vote. So
based. I honestly forget
um,
what my votes were. Uh, so
yeah. I mean, who knows? But she definitely has a shot for captain. If she's not captain, she'll still be a great team member. She has good team morale. She'll try her best in the games. I think her record's okay in tournaments. I'm not entirely sure, but she definitely can do well in like the green games for sure.
yeah, so it's like Ashley. Well, what do you think? Ashley's good. Like she was like what 1900 or something, and she was able to hold on
She's
to that for a
definitely in the
while.
18s. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
She was in
like
the 18s. She's definitely
1800 of
rusty
like
now,
a
but
peak at 1900 like a year. Well,
yeah,
shit, 2 years ago now probably
definitely. I
3.
think 2 years, 2.5 even. Yeah, it's been a while for
Yeah,
Ashley, but hey,
I mean
it's good to see her back.
at her peak, solid 1800 consistent. You know, nice to see her back in the community. So yeah, I think she'll do fine. I think she'll do fine. She always does
Yep,
good in tournament when I play with her. So
yep.
beyond two,
All right, this one's a great one.
you can
What can I say about B2?
you take it away.
Yeah, I mean, this is an OG on the site. Gio, before you even were on the site, this guy used to let me into games when I was getting blacklisted from the high elo lobby, so I'm forever loyal to B2.
Based.
But he's been solid. He always comes back just for the tournaments, but I feel like he's never really rusty when the tournament comes around, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like he has a great record.
he's
He's a
always
four-time champion. He has more than me.
he's always a solid player. Always does well.
Yep.
Always drafted early.
Yep. Yep. And honestly, in this player pool, I could see him actually going in the late first round. It's a possibility.
I could see that happening.
Definitely second round. Definitely second round. There's no way he falls through the second round. But like sixth or seventh, I could see him maybe going there, and I wouldn't be surprised, and I definitely wouldn't say that he was overdrafted if he gets picked there. I think he's great. But obviously, I'm a little biased, but I
He's a,
think he's great. You've been
he's
on his team. He's always been great for a team morale too.
I mean his gameplay doesn't lie. It speaks for itself. I mean,
Yep.
what can you say? He does good in tournament.
Yep.
Bremen.
Another former captain. Um, I think Bremen sometimes plays to have fun, but when he's locked and loaded, he can definitely carry games in. I feel like he's comfortable in special games. I feel like he'll definitely get some because he's an older player and he knows all the players really well who are high elo. So,
That
what do you think?
that is important to know the players well because like a lot of like up and coming players struggle in the tourney setting where like they like sit with all these old players that have come back, haven't played in a few years, and they just have like no player reads on the players themselves. So you are playing at a disadvantage if you don't really know everyone very well.
Yep.
For Bremen specifically though, I mean, old school player, 2K elo, standard.
Yep.
You know,
He'll get drafted. Like if he's active, he'll get drafted round 2 for sure.
I think round 2 draft makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yep. Especially with this player list, I think round 2 sounds fair.
Yep. I think
Speaking of round 1 players, I think
yeah,
Carl's probably round 1,
locked
right?
and loaded round 1 objectively. No way anyone else
Yeah.
on this list gets round 1.
Yeah, I have him going 6th on my board right now, if I'm being honest here.
Makes
I
sense to
think
me.
I 5th or 6th, I think for sure. At least with this list here. Though there's some rumors that Godhem signed up, Artsy possibly might sign up. Those could change the list, obviously. But
Yep.
what do you think about Carl?
At the time, yeah, Carl, great player. I mean, I'm gonna say this a lot, but like, you know, everyone knows he's a good player. moderator too. It's like specifically about his fucking gameplay though. I'm struggling to think of like anything specific to him. I mean, he just. I feel like there aren't a lot of cracks in his game. I mean, he's solid. I guess sometimes he
Yeah.
can tunnel vision, like, but we all do. I don't know. Like,
Yep.
I've heard people call him Rock, or maybe he calls other people Rock. I forget. It's been so long. There
I
might be
think
some
Jeb's
rust.
rock.
Yeah, Jeb is Rock.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how rusty he'll be. I feel like all of us will be a little rusty, but they'll come back quick.
There are,
I think Carl's fine for sure.
everyone
Can't go wrong.
besides Ollie 97 is rusty. That is
And Ollie's not available for the tournament.
that's tragic, man. That's tragic.
Yeah, he's serving his 1 season suspension here along with Mello.
Oh, come on. Just let them play. Just let them play.
Yeah. Sadly,
If
they
it
did
weren't
leave mid-tournament.
if it weren't for Ollie, I'm not even sure we have a tournament, to be honest. Because low key, in October he was the like only good player playing, and like
Yeah, he should commentate the games, to be honest.
he was really just carrying the site on his back for a while. Like actually, like October month, like literally like no one else besides him and Dark Greens would play. It was tragic, man. Like just let the guy play.
It's tough.
In any case, though,
Tough.
it's not, we gave Ollie a video already.
Yep.
We won't make it the Ollie show for at least a few more minutes. In any case, Schwark is up.
Another captain candidate.
Oh, she's
That's your buddy.
very likely to get captain, yeah. Very good friend of mine.
What do you think?
I will say I did strategic vote a lot of the time, but I do remember giving her a vote. So, Chad,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great moderator, good friend of mine. Shit. Good player. Like she was what, 1700-ish, 8.
Yeah, she has a lot of potential. I thought there was a chance that she could reach 2K pretty quickly if she kept it up, but obviously the site kind of died. But I thought she had potential for sure.
I don't believe that anyone who wasn't a 2K before has reached 2K since I have gotten it. I think I'm the last player to hit 2K for the
Yeah,
first
I
time.
don't think. You actually might be right. I'm trying to think. Unless like Voyer hit it after you, he
No,
might
Vor
have.
was 2K well before I
He
was.
hit it before you. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anyone who's hit 2K. Yeah, you might be the last 2K. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think I got it a week before ELO reset.
You did. I remember that.
All I have to say is that it's fucking hard in this current day and
Yeah.
age.
Yep.
And it's the real reason why is simple. I mean, at this point, there's no high lows to gain ELO from anymore, so you lose like 20 points if your teammate throws,
Yep.
and you gain 5 if you win.
Agreed.
It's pushing a boulder
Yes.
off a fucking mountain, and that was before ELO reset. Since then, I mean, good fucking luck.
It's
dude.
tricky. It's tricky, but it's all good. It's all good. That's what the tourney's for, bringing us high elos back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chork's a good fascist, I would say. I think it's always important to have good fascists when you're drafting. They're pretty rare compared to good libs. I think there's definitely more good libs than good fascists.
Yeah, I feel like a
But-
lot of it in tournament is just how much you try, and Chork always tries hard.
Yep.
You remember the game where like I was her duo coach?
Yep, that was a game.
Yeah.
I do remember that game.
You weren't happy about how we played it, but like she went
It
for
was,
like
it was,
I
it
was
was something.
I was like, she was like, what should I do here? And I'm like, well, there's 2 options. You could do like the no shame fascist like Geo play, which I kind of just floated as like an idea, like, she's not gonna do it, or you could just like do something normal. And then she decided to play like me, and I'm like, well, now you have to talk like me, and she did. So, props to her. She ended up winning. So.
I mean, yeah, that's how she gotta get the W sometimes. You know, good for her. But I'm sure she'll be fine. in
She's
this
got
tournament.
the
She'll
she's got
probably
the
get
great
capped.
chat. The great chat.
Yep.
All right,
For sure.
who the fuck's the Box 69?
That's a great question. It's a great name though.
Yes,
I might have to bump them up a few rounds specifically for the name.
Same.
The name. The Box 69. I think they're ready to carry.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, not much to say because I don't really know who they are, but
Maybe it's
thanks
a
for signing up. We're
Hemzel vault.
excited to see you play.
Might be a Hemzel vault.
Might be Godhem. It's true.
Vice DB.
Yep, that's him right there. DB69. All right, let's pass him. Sorry, Deepak, but I'm sure you're great.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a
All
great
right,
Kevin.
King Devers,
Uh,
confirmed captain, in my opinion, confirmed. Like
yeah.
this is has to be.
If it's not, I mean,
It's a joke.
yeah. If he doesn't, like, I'll actually have to like
Yeah.
if he's not captain during the draft, I'll like have Magic Johnson on call just so I don't get AIDS. That's like,
There's something wrong if he's not captain because this guy, in my opinion, this guy is like top one, top two, top three minimum best liberal on the site. I think when
yeah,
he's in form
that's true.
and
That is
his
true.
record speaks for itself. He's solid. So
Although
enough said there. I don't know. You
my
got anything
fascist
to
game
add?
did cross him up last tournament though. He got
Ooh.
sheeped by Source Troll, and then he lost the conflict to me in the final game. But
Oh, Devers.
he got TD blue in the
Brutal.
so good for him, I guess. And now what? We're on DMC 0603. Captain
boy.
candidate, but
Yeah. Sadly, I think he's gonna fall short. I did vote for him though because
base,
he's my
base, base,
boy.
base, 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 base.
Silent gamer. Nice guy.
Nice guy. He was really big on the site when I was coming up, so 2020. Like we'd grind together, like we were all on that low elo grind. But he's kind of quit since then. But he still hangs around the community, so props to him. Well, not really quit, but he's just way less
Yep.
active. So
Yep.
all
He
there is
plays
to
Town of
say.
Salem more now, but
Yeah, solid
yep, good
player.
dude. He'll get picked in the middle for sure.
Yeah, Dr. Turi, or maybe Dre.
This dark green. He's a dark green on the site.
Yes, he is.
Very, very dark green. But he seems nice. I felt bad because he said he was worried that the captains would not draft him. I did tell him that you're guaranteed to get picked. so he probably will be a later round pick, but it sounds like he's a nice guy. So that's
Yeah,
like when you're drafting late picks, it's always good to pick the nice people for team morale that will support the team.
and you know what? He's active too, so like
He
you can
is.
with these lower drafts, like activity actually matters a lot for a bottom player, because like if you want, you can't always just sit down with them and backseat their games and make them into a better player. So
Yep, for sure.
I think it's gonna be fun watching him play in his games. I'm gonna enjoy it, even if it is spaghetti. So thank you for signing up for the tournament. I always love it when everyone signs up to play, even players who are, lower elo. So thank you very much, good sir, and good luck in the tournament.
Huge.
It takes balls to sign up for the tourney when you're dark green. So now we're on to what, Mick? Another captain.
What a
candidate.
legend. I did vote Mick for cap. Mick for cap. Mick
I
for
voted
cap.
for him too. To be honest,
Let's
I
go.
might have been throwing a vote away. I might have been doing that.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh wait, did we even have to do the strategic votes, or could we just vote no for everyone else?
Nah, you had to do strategic votes, yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean he's always active. He plays more Avalon these days, but
I will say this: he was a throwaway vote that I was happy to give, though. I'm like, you know what?
yes.
He always runs for captain. He's got to get it eventually, and he's fairly active on the site. So like, let him have it.
Yep.
That's kind of all there is
Absolutely.
to say. I mean, he cares about the tournament. He runs every single time. That matters a lot. But
Yep.
yeah. So
Mid round pick.
like, by the way, like 350ish I have to leave, so I'm gonna up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, we probably let's up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, because
I
we're
figured this
20
would
minutes
happen.
in. Yeah, I mean, we just want to talk about everyone. So, do you know who Fiora Lore is?
Nope, not really. They seem like they were just chatting in event gen. Probably another player looking to have some fun, but good to
Yeah.
see them in the tourney.
Probably from another community or something. All right, cool. Well,
Yep.
best of luck to you, Fiora Lore, whoever you
Yep.
are. And we move on to Fishy.
Fishy. They threw a couple games earlier, but it's all good. They seem nice.
I love the fucking rainbow fish. I gotta be honest.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I'm a big fan. I just enjoy playing with them. They're not bad. They're getting better. They play a lot. They're one of the most active people on right now, and their whole like profile picture concept is very funny, very cool, very nostalgic of childhood. I'm a big fan of the fish, so take care, Fishy. Good luck in tournament. Nothing but love. And now we move on to me. I'll let you talk about me.
Where do I start here? Let's see. Gio. This legend, three-time tourney champ, consistently getting high win rates in tournaments ever since he became like a high elo player. I'm not counting the first tournament or whatever that he played, but other than that, he's been on an absolute tear. Um, Consistently podiums in the top three almost every single time. We got robbed last tournament. I feel like our team was really good too, and we just got bad luck.
That was the best I've ever played.
Yeah, and I feel like the team played well too. It was just some unfortunate top decks here and there, like shit, like fascist lines. But overall, I felt like you're always active, always a great contributor, strong fascist, can play in VC games. Might annoy the players that you're playing against, but it's great to have you on the team. I wouldn't look forward to playing against you, that's for sure. Um, but having you on the team is a great asset, and you're always great for team morale and helping the players out. So you make a great captain, a great player, and like you said, you've hit 2K. You pretty much hit every single achievement that you basically needed on the set. I think the only thing you need now is like a top 5 seasonal performance or something. But obviously
Yeah,
that's hard to get in this climate. But other than that, I feel like you've got everything.
pretty
So
much.
it's time to get you captain again. So I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about you. I think your resume speaks for itself. So
Pretty much. Let's move on to Raph, because this resume doesn't speak for itself. Actually, it kind of does. I'm just.
it does speak for itself.
Poor Rathy Taffy is just sandwiched between two legends.
Oh dear.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because he copied my name.
Raph is a former 2100 player.
He is.
I wonder how
He's a
that
former
happened.
captain candidate who was disqualified from captain voting too for bribing for Nitro. That was legendary. He's a legendary VC gamer, that's for sure. I mean, look, he's still an asset to a team.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he'll
2K.
he's definitely better than your average player.
Yeah,
So
he's like a second, third-ish round draft probably.
second's high, but third or fourth is definitely
I,
definitely reasonable for sure.
it depends on what version of Wrath we get. If we get VC Scream Wrath, I mean that's a valuable asset too. I
It's a
mean,
valuable asset if he's fascist for sure.
but
That
like
is true.
if he's like if there's like a girl in the VC game though, and I
I'm not
Wrath
I'm not getting involved
Wrath
here. I'm not getting involved.
Wrath falls victim to
Well,
simping
Wrath did
sometimes.
get hard sheep by who was it, Ivy or something?
Good
That was a
lord.
legendary sheep. Ivy destroyed the libs that game. Holy shit.
Base.
Um, yeah, Ivy for captain potentially. We'll get to her later.
Wrath, the
Uh,
hopeless romantic.
what a legend.
Legendary, bro.
But hey,
Kind
he'll
of
get
real.
drafted early, and he contributes. We'll
Yeah.
say that.
Yep, exactly.
What a Chad coming up though.
Good,
My God.
bro. I'm not done talking. He literally that molded me as a player so much. Was my Joker moment. I'll never forget that. Poor B in Tourney 4. Okay, now we go on to you, and I'll talk about you. So, everyone's kind of wondering what the god is up to today, because like you've been kind of what is it, AFKing in a shitload of lobbies.
Oh dear. Oh
it's
dear.
it's true. You have been AFKing in lobbies, but you always do good when you're in tournament. Um, you can shake off losses and rebound in the later half of the tourney, which is impressive. Good mentality, very flexible, very creative player. And because of like everyone knows how you play too, so you get like you've built up this like kind of resume where you get to like get away with a lot of bullshit you shouldn't because everyone's used to like you doing it. So like you can pretty much like
Yep.
always fail and overclaim if you want to. You can
Yep.
always manipulate the deck. You basically have like a free reign to do. Oh, and you can vote however you want without being like shaded at all. So you have a
Yep.
free reign to like do whatever you want, and that's very flexible. Especially in, like it's really good for like high elo lobbies too, where like it means that you can like win in a lot of bad lines that should be like an auto loss. And I think that's a very
Mhm.
strong thing where even if like you're not at your peak, which I mean no one is, but like you always have that, and then on top of that you also have a great mentality, great effort, good reads on everyone still, and of course you know pretty much all these players pretty well because you've been active in every era to some degree. So yeah, I mean first round draft, easy.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm ready. I'm ready to rumble for whatever team drafts me, whether it be you or anyone else. Obviously, I'll be happy to play for any team and contribute as much as I can. That's my plea to draft me first overall. Let's fucking go. I actually would be happy to get drafted to anybody. So
Yeah.
there we go.
All right, we got the big names
Higler,
out of the way.
captain
Higler,
candidate.
captain candidate,
Captain.
kind of silly dark green player, kind of trolly, but you know.
There you go.
Whatever. I think
Good
it's
luck to
I
him.
think he's cool. Good luck. Same thing as Doctor 3. Thank you for signing up.
Yep. Yep. All right. Z123 hyperbole.
Great effort in games.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they try very hard. They actually have improved a lot as a player. They're like 1700
He's
ish,
better at Avalon.
1800 ish. True. I guess Avalon SH as that's just a thing now that we value in this community, which
Yeah, maybe.
makes me just
Maybe.
want to die. But you know, I
Yeah, he'll put an effort for whatever team drafts him.
yeah, he's
For
a good
sure.
draft, a value draft. I think mid round for him.
Mid round for sure.
Yep,
Yep.
solid player. Um,
Yep.
Yeah, and fairly active this year at least. Not as much recent months, but still.
Yep.
So props to you,
Talking about
Z123.
fairly active.
We go to Imanan.
Why don't you take away Imanan? Yeah, you got this one because I know you got it.
Imanan's my boy. I feel like for 2023 there was really like 5 people carrying the site, besides you, Robby, because sometimes you'd AFK and not join as much. But I feel
Oh
like
dear.
the 5 high elo players, maybe 6 if we count you, would be, and I guess Thais in the morning, but like who cares about the morning and like Belgium and Slovakia and JNL and all that stupid shit. Like, yeah, I don't care about the gray lobbies. But any case, in like 2023 SH, it was like me, Imanant, Quack Queen, Ollie 97, and Stafford, and we were kind of the squad. Like, and
Yeah.
I will say that Duntat, I think he's like right behind me in terms of skill level. That's my read. He's very solid.
Yep.
He would be
He's
2K in any other era. He's the only reason he's not is because it's bullshit. The ELO reset happened. You can't gain points anymore. Blah 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 blah. Um, if there wasn't an ELO reset, if the site didn't die, I mean, if Imanant was this good in 2020, he'd be 2K and he'd have odds of hitting like mid 2K too. He's definitely
Yep.
he's just a top level player. He's probably like top 5 most active people, like top 5 of like the active people on the site at least.
Yep.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I think that there's if he got drafted in like even round 1, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that's kind of a reach, but I think high round 2.
He should be a captain, is what I think.
I think he should be a captain too. I mean,
I think he'll get it. I do think he'll get it.
I strategic voted like because I'm an ant like he's kind of a threat to my votes because we both pull from
He
the
is.
same pool of like people who want an active captaincy. But I still threw him a vote, even though I strategic voted like a bitch for everyone else because he deserves it, and the tourney would suck if he doesn't get captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed. Okay, we're done with 3 rows and we have
1, 2,
fucking
3, 4,
5 to
5.
go. So okay,
Later.
let's a giga speed run. I'm
Giga
talking
speed.
like
Giga
2
speed.
sentences
Yeah.
per most people.
This was a big road. Okay, Ivy Candy, what do you think?
Ivy Candy can win games clearly here and there. Good team morale, active player. That's what I would say there.
Yep, solid player. Shouldn't be captain, probably. That's my opinion. But yeah, best of luck to you in the tournament. Good player.
Yep.
Fairly active. Good job. Now we go on to Joan.
Yep. Tourney player. Mid round pick for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely okay in right games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
There you
perfect. JNL,
I'll let you do J now. He's active.
Slovak master. I mean, the thing about JNL is that he's active in all the times I'm not. So, like, think early morning Europe. He plays with, like, Bison
Yeah.
and Grays. So,
Mm-hmm.
people, like, I think Ollie said it really good in our video with him. Like, I think he should be captain. He probably will be. But, like, he plays
should be,
very well
yep.
most of the time. But sometimes he has, like, really weird throws. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of like Tempest kind of. The Tempest 25%. There's, like, the JNL 20%. That's what Ollie said. But anyways, he should still be captain.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, if he wasn't a captain, he would still be like
Yeah.
a late round 2, early round 3 pick, I feel. He's
Yep.
solid.
Yep. And he's Slovak.
Yep. Second best slow walk on the site.
For real.
All right, Kangaroo.
Um,
He's always active in tourneys.
act,
He's a good dude.
yep, active in tourneys, and he's active off tourneys too. For
Yep.
whatever reason, late 2022, early 2023, I was playing a lot of Gray games. I don't know why, I just needed to. And Kangaroo was always there, grinding with me, helping me get my Gray alts to Rainbow, because I can't Rainbow my accounts for some reason. But yeah, solid player, solid guy, active. Look forward to seeing
Yep.
what he does in
Definitely a
tournament.
mid-round pick,
For sure.
for sure.
Okay,
Speaking
Bizzle.
of mid-round picks, K Busy.
Yup.
Another good tourney presence. Always good to see him.
Yep.
He's a nice guy too.
Active, nice, great
Nothing
player.
bad to say about these guys.
Exactly. Same. King Brucey.
Same thing. I mean, he's a lower round pick, but he's the definition too of playing for fun in the
Yeah.
tournaments. You know what I mean? He gets beeped a lot, but he always has a good time. He always signs up.
And he likes silent games, doesn't he?
He likes yeah, silent games, regular games. Yep,
That's
for
awesome,
sure.
because most people think silent games are fucking stupid because they are. So, really happy we have someone to play them. Thanks, King Brucey.
Fantastic.
You're a legend.
Yep.
Now we go on to Kylo.
You want to talk Kylo?
Kylo's my
This is a
boy.
fair one to talk about.
He's my friend. He puts a lot of effort in, and he hasn't played as much this year. We all know he's a 2K player. Very good, especially good at sheep and greens, but also good. He can hold his own high-low now, which for a while was a struggle for him like 3 years ago. Not
Yeah.
anymore. Not anymore.
He's an underrated liberal.
Yep.
He can be a decent liberal for sure.
More than decent. Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
good. Very good as
Yeah.
lure.
I mean, he's like number 7 on my draft board right now. And if Chork is a cap, you best believe he's getting picked round 1.
Oh, for sure. There was one thing, like when he was inactive, I'm like, how long? Does he still care about the game? Is he like going to like how rusty is he? All of that kind of went away from me when he like flamed the shit out of us yesterday. I'm like, oh, this guy still cares. He's gonna be awesome in tournament.
He's still here. He's still here. He's
Yeah.
got the fire in him. He'll be fine.
He still has the hunger. I'm excited for what he can do.
Yeah. And I think he's gonna be really hungry because a previous tournament he didn't do that well, and that happens, right? But it's definitely not reflective of his skill, and I think he's gonna be out to show
Yeah.
that this tournament. So I'm expecting 4 wins minimum from
Yep.
Kylo next tournament.
There's a low sample size, so if you judge people's skills solely off of tournaments, you're very, very stupid.
Yep. All right. Let's
Lime-
see. Lime Morgana Jams Gaming, my favorite Jams Gaming.
Jams from New Hampshire, very swag, or at least she lived there for a while. And, solid 1700 play when she was active. Hasn't really been active for a while, though. Like, I played it for her, and there was some giga throws. In tournament, she normally does fine, though, so
Yeah,
good for
she'll be
her.
fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Early
Mid-round.
mid-round pick. Early mid-round, I'd say. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Luthen,
Luthen, another tourney player.
tourney player, plays Avalon more, I think. Right?
Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Or whatever. They did okay.
But yeah,
Actually,
they got
not-
sheeped in that one game with
They-
Tom and Tempest
Yeah,
and Artsy. But that's tough. You don't expect Luthen to contend with like the higher round picks. So
it was hard work to sheep them in the tournament game that I played with. I think I did get the
Yeah.
sheep, but it took a lot of work. So good job.
Yeah.
Luthen. Now I move on to Tom.
yeah, you got him.
Tom, well, Robby won't talk about Tom because we all know what he thinks. But Tom, I mean, he's very good at flooding the chat. 2K player. He'll be like a round 1 draft, especially if Wang wins captain. And I mean, we all know this guy. Like,
Yep.
Hey,
I mean, look, he's won tournament games. He's won tournaments. He's won as a captain. He's yeah. I'm having a hard time saying anything other than that, to be honest with
That
you.
was beautiful,
But
Robbie.
I mean, hey, he's won some games. We'll give him that, and he tries hard. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I like anyone who keeps the site alive to a degree. The site would definitely suck more if he quit. That's my hot take. For
Probably.
This we see. So, yeah,
All right, Master Bader. What a great name as well.
great name. Don't know anything of. Wait, Master Bader. Oh wait, that's user, isn't it? User124.
Probably,
I
but
think
they've been
so.
active. I've seen them.
Yeah, I like user, and like they DM me a lot, and ask for like advice and shit. So.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of potential for them. I think there's a lot of potential for them to do well in the tournament. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They
Seems
want to
nice
learn. They
enough.
want to get better. They're active in the Discord. They play this. I think they play fairly actively still, and they message the players and ask for tips, and they watch my videos for tips as well. So, solid person, solid player, fan of the channel. Great job.
Yep.
And now we go on to Mr. Movich.
Yep. I mean, Maxi, I think a lot of people claim he's one of the best Avalon players, if not the best Avalon player, and I don't feel them saying the same things about him on SH sometimes. I feel like his SH skills go under the radar, at least compared to how good I think he is.
Yeah,
I personally think he's the second or third best player after myself in the whole draft. Super solid, underrated as fascist, active, good dude. Yeah, I mean, I always like playing with him.
on this list. Yeah, I would not argue with that. I would. Maybe there's a case for, say, you, Andrew, Carl. Well, I think Maxi can be Carl. Shit. Yeah, I don't know.
He should be the second or third pick, if not, like he might go first too. But I
Maybe
say
like
he should get picked in the first 3 picks.
yeah, he's he's a first rounder for sure. Top
Oh,
5
easy. Yeah.
guaranteed, and definitely
Yep.
underrated. But we all know he's good.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you know, and okay,
Mumu.
active player, green, very they're harder to exploit than a lot of greens who are active. So they've been
Yep.
around the block. They know the drill, and
Yep.
that'll take them far in tournament. And it'll also probably do a
There
lot
you
to
go.
calm their nerves. So I'm thinking like high late rounds, low mid round.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
It's okay.
All right.
Morientes,
Morientes, another
they
tourney player.
tourney player, but
2K'd.
they do have the caps lock and flooding effect as fascist. So that always carries people. People won't be aware that he
Yep.
does this as fascist. I lost a
Yep.
game to him doing it as fascist once, but you know, it's just he's tricky, and because he's inactive, a lot of people don't have reads on him anymore. So that'll take him far.
Yep. Agreed.
All right. So now we have my
Your
best friend. Oh my gosh. I'll let you start.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy I was talking about earlier that I think would also be right after me with Maxi, second or third pick in the draft. I mean, his record speaks for itself in tournaments as well. He's a strong. I think he's one of the strongest liberals when he has his reads well. Obviously, he's capable of yelling as fascist as well. I can't boost his ego too much though, so I think I'll stop there.
I think he has some weaknesses. Mainly, like source
Yeah,
talk.
let us know. Let us know.
Source talk farms him, and I think I know why. It's that he's very easy to tilt, and once he tilts, he'll like either out his role if he's lib, or he won't out his role as much if he's fascist. And like troll players like me and Source Talk can like really leverage that a lot. So that's a major newt weakness that still exists.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, he gets angered very easily. That's definitely a
I'm
weakness for
excited.
him.
I'm excited.
I
I
do
hope you
think
draft him.
last tournament, he did get lucky too with some blue top decks. He got quite a few games like that, at least 2.
Oh,
maybe
I'm
3.
aware. I'm aware of the game.
So
I'm aware of the game. We don't need to bring that game up again.
it's
My God.
it's quite silly. I mean, him winning all the silent games was pretty silly too. I mean, it's just so he did have a lucky break. At the same time, I'm not like
That was pretty funny.
I'm not like a super hater either. I mean, I kind of am, but like, he's good. He's definitely a first round draft. Like, I'm curious to see more of how he does with against like the top level play because New kind of he didn't take off until the site had already died. So like, seeing more of him in special games will be very interesting. To see how he hangs in there.
I mean, he did fine last tournament and the tournament
Yeah.
before. That's what I'm going off of.
The
So I think he'll be fine.
what really impressed me was like I think it was a rapid game that I commentated. He just played very well, great reads, great everything. It was like like Bezo and Dev or whatever, all
Yeah.
fascists or something. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And he was like seat 5 SC or something. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good player. I would say good. I won't say anything
I
else.
hope you draft him. That's what
Yeah,
I'll say. That's what I'll say.
if
I hope you draft
I
him.
would, I would draft him, give him 6 games, and everything else would be water under the bridge. And for the 2 weeks that we're on a team, you know,
We'll be best
we'll
friends. We'll like
we'll be
coexist.
teammates. We'll
How
be
about that?
teammates.
Yes,
That's even
we'll be
better. That's
teammates.
that's that's more important
Fantastic
than
to hear.
friendship sometimes because
It's classy.
I'll flame my friends in tournament. I love your flame my teammates.
Okay, let's go quick because you got 10 minutes.
Yep, Perry.
I mean, this is Perry. He can
Yeah,
full carry and he can full throw.
exactly. Perry special. We all know this.
Yep.
Olmich.
Second round pick, maybe? Third round pick? I don't know. Has hit 2K.
Yep, true.
Can at least hang in the special lobbies. He's active enough.
True. Yeah, he can hang in the special lobbies. He'd definitely be a weak. I think he's a rapid player. I'd love to see him in rapid.
Yeah.
That's his skill
Yep.
level. Ponzu.
Yep. I always forget Ponzu.
Olivier.
You can talk about Ponzi. You can talk about him.
He did
Olivier.
solid when he was on my team. Solid active player, moderator. Um, that's all there is. Promanos.
Yep. Always support the mods.
Mhm.
He's a good dude.
Yes.
There you go. Promanos.
Base.
He's an Avalon legend. Absolute
Yes.
legend. Was running for cap, but I think he dropped out. He always likes tier lists, so make sure to send him your tier lists. There you go. Best of luck.
PRZA.
Probably another late round pick. I don't really know them. Do you?
Nope. Ray.
But
Yes. Sorry,
well,
PRZA.
first of all, best of luck to PRZA. First
Yeah.
of all, best of luck to them.
Best
But
of luck
yes.
to you. Very funny.
Yeah, welcome to the site.
Welcome to the site.
Ray, Cuckoo. I don't know if he's still signed up for the tournament. I don't know if he's gonna try. If he tries, he's certainly like a round late one, early two, mid two round pick if he tries. I don't know if he's gonna try though.
Me, you, Ray, and Redacted were like the
Legendary.
4 like horsemen of like unvoting in SH.
What a legendary site.
Yep. Just you guys for AFKing and me and Redacted for stalling, at least in 2021. You know who I'm referring to.
Yes, I'm very aware.
The
Oh
elite.net
dear.
is
Okay.
ref rant.
Let's move on to Refrain here. He's a great Avalon player.
I'll let you talk
One of my
about.
buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him to sign up for this tournament. He's still new to SH, but he's a smart guy. Huge ego. But hey, that could carry him in this game. I mean, who knows? But definitely better for duo games in Avalon SH right now. But hey,
Base.
welcome back.
Yep. Avalon SH.
You got Nixon.
Nixon's my friend. Always been my friend. Throughout all the Geo eras, Troll Geo, Hyolo Geo, Bitter Warrior Rivalry Geo, whatever Geo I am, he's always my friend, always my boy, always defending me in the mod chats. Well, not always, but maybe. I'd like to think he is. I don't know, but we're friends, so I'd hope we're friends on not blanket bans. So I think he has something to do with it. So thank you, Nixon, for all that you do. 1700 player. I'm very happy to see him still entering. He's a cool captain. He always cares. Shout out to you, man. I'm going fast, but you really are my boy. Actually, one of my favorite people on the site. And the loyalty and just like consistent friendship means so much to me. And really, like anytime I'm mad, like if I'm ever like mad at someone like spam reports, like I generally send it to him because I know he's gonna get the least pissed off at me. And the fact that he puts up with all of that bullshit, I mean, he's just a true friend. Like I actually do love the guy.
Oh my. What a great guy.
Yep.
Shout out Nixon.
Speed run time. Secret Jeb,
All
only
right,
player
Secret
I've
Jeb.
met in real life on this list.
Hey, there you go. Shout out Jeb. He's fine. He'll get drafted early. He's active. Funny guy.
Not
Shout
really
out
active
Jeb.
anymore, but yeah, 2K I just beat.
Yeah, he was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Secret Lib,
Secret Lib active, right?
active, yes. And like
Yeah.
1700 mid-round draft.
Yep, worth the pick.
Exactly.
Worth the mid round for sure. Shout out Secret Lib. Welcome to the tourney.
Welcome to the tourney. Happy to see you. Shiro.
Surely a lock captain.
Please.
This has to be a captain.
I'd hope so.
I mean, they've top 3'd in a tournament. They'll be active.
And they have lots of friends. I think they're just gonna keep, like captain on the backs of like ROTC, and also they're like they have the social
Yeah, for sure.
the social connections, and they have the skill. Captain probably. Silly logic.
Oh, they're active. I see them. They care. They seem to be excited for the tournament. So I would
Oh.
definitely use the late round pick on them.
Drip makes me happy. Makes me happy. Thank you for signing up,
Yep.
Silly Logic. Skate.
Yep. Oh dear, carrying the site on his back right now and reporting many people.
Good gosh, man, I can't, dude.
Skate for mod. Skate for admin.
The thing about Skate is that, like, you know what? It's not all sunshine and rainbows here in the video. If I draft this guy, he'll do good in the tournament, probably, maybe. But he's kind of a wild card, and like, if anything ever goes wrong, he just fucking sucks for the vibes of your team. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. I hope he ends up having good vibes. My good friend Skate King, one of the OGs of the site.
Yeah. Thank you.
Definitely needs the right teammates, but
Yes.
you can make it work.
You can make it work.
You can make
if
it work.
you have
Shout
the
out
right
Skate King.
teammates. We've won a tourney together, Skate King, so thank you.
Yep, exactly. Shout out Snake Charmers.
Yeah.
All right, last. I want to get to like a few players after this real quick, so let's get through this one quick.
Okay.
There's some big names on this row.
Yes, Stafford.
Boom.
He's
Big-
number
big-
5.
Round 2, round 3
Yeah.
pick. No cap.
Number 5 of like the like he was on like that list of like active people
Yep.
I mentioned earlier with me, Duntat, Ollie, QQ. You know.
Yeah, underrated.
Underrated,
Underrated
active,
player.
and playing every single day. I think he's a
Yep.
3rd round draft at this point.
Easily.
Easily. So
Yep.
maybe.
Speaking of 3rd round drafts,
Bezos.
Ted Mosby.
Yep, same shit.
Yep.
Not as active.
Could be
but-
late second too.
Yep.
Yep.
I could see it. Good player. And he's been improving his fascist game, which was his Achilles heel.
For
Thank
sure.
fucking God.
All right, next.
The hats.
Here's your boy.
My boy. The hats is actually better than people give him credit for. He has plenty of like 1,700 alts he doesn't tell people about, and he keeps those alts at 1,700. He's good when he plays, and he has a lot of confidence. So I feel like he's not gonna pussy out in tournament, which matters a lot.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't feel the pressure.
I
Yep.
would draft the hats really in like a low mid round. And honestly, like I think he could
Yep.
even deserve
He's
to go
underrated.
earlier. But the reason why
Behind
you
the
don't,
trolling, he's not bad.
yeah, the reason why he won't go earlier is because of his reputation.
You don't
means
have
you can
to.
snag him late.
You don't have to pick him early
You don't
because,
have to
yeah.
pick him early, but
Yeah, why
his
would you
skill
pick him early when
level
you can get him later anyways?
is better than people who are like 2 rows above him. Guaranteed there'll
I
be
can agree
someone
with
2
that.
rows above him that's worse than him.
I agree.
Yep.
I've seen it.
Andrew, we
All
know
right,
Andrew's
Andrew
good.
should be a captain.
Should be a captain.
Should be a captain. If he's not, he's gonna be a first round pick. I mean, you
Short
guys
and
talked about
simple.
him in your
Yep.
video already.
Exactly. Me man,
There you go. Me man, love me man.
me too.
Avalon SH player.
Avalon SH for sure.
Could be useful if you don't want to play.
Yep.
So Gio, draft me man.
Yep, Avalon SH and like regular games.
Yep.
He's the man. Maybe
Yep.
even a rapid.
Yep. Shout out me man. Nice guy.
Yep, solid. Always been around.
Travi Wavy. I don't know who this is.
Me
Who's
neither.
this?
But thank you for signing up
Well,
to the tournament, good sir.
Thank you for signing up. We'll see you there. Hope it's a fun time. Yep. And last but not least on this list,
Wang.
you're another competition for captain for
She
sure.
might just get
Wangle
captain.
Bangle.
She probably will.
Yeah, she's been campaigning.
Um,
Just like a mini Tom.
No, not really. She has more live out vibes and less spam vibes. But like her
She'll
chat
spam.
between
She'll get to it.
her chat between lib and fash is very easy to like distinguish because like
Good to know.
she talks more as lib. I'm leaving soon, Dad.
I see,
I'm aware.
I see.
It's 3 minutes. But yes, so
Yep.
Wang is you
Yep.
know, that's exactly it, pretty
Agreed.
much. Yeah.
Agreed. Best of luck to her. Best of luck in the
of luck.
captain, but she'll definitely be active. I'll say that. So that's always good to
Yeah.
have. All right, with 2 minutes left, let me just like speed run through like 3 or 4 names that I know are signing up too, just to throw them in the video so we know
Absolutely.
they're there. Yep. Godhem, obviously he's going to be a first round pick if he signs up.
Easy. Yep.
No doubt about it. Yep. I think Tempest is probably going to sign up. If he signs up, he's a second round pick for sure. He can be a good carry on a team and can play in special games. Yep.
Absolutely.
Agreed?
Yep. Not many Tempest 25s anymore. He might have outgrown that phase.
Yep, for sure. Other names to consider, I believe Davo1 has signed up. He's another active mid-round pick. Desi signed up. He's an old tournament player, mid-round pick.
Yep.
The Nuke signed up, another lower round pick, but always good
I
vibe.
love the new.
Yep.
He tries so hard.
There's a lot of. Yep, agreed. Ant signed up. You never know what version of Ant you're gonna get. If he's active, he's easily a second round pick. If he's not, then he's not.
Yeah.
But he's a great VC player, that's for sure.
Might be the best.
Yep, agreed. And Artsy might sign up. Not sure there yet. That's TBA. Hopefully he does. Near, hopefully he signs up, but not
Please
sure.
sign up near.
Inoki and Manu, they're still TBA. Probably not, but I hope they sign up as well because they could be good additions to special games as well. But those are some names I wanted to throw out there as potential players who are going to be in the tournament. So
Base,
there
base,
you go.
base. All right, thank you guys. Thanks to
Yep.
Robby.
Shout out Gio.
And
Gio
it's
for
over.
captain.
Yes.
Yep.
Take care, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.